Today's exciting recipe will fire your imagination. The dish is called Crispy Panziables Pocket. The filling of paneer, cheese and vegetables seasoned with lemon juice and black pepper tastes as amazing as it sounds. Hi, I am Atul. Welcome to the Easy Cook. So let's cook. As you can see, I have taken only lemon and crushed black peppercorn as flavor intensifiers, as we need to accentuate the flavors of vegetables. Flour mix we will discuss at a later stage. For our filling, we need to have finely chopped vegetables. In this recipe, I have used processed cheese for a reason that I just need it for binding purpose. And the beauty of this dish is that you will get a sweet flavor, sour flavor, bitter flavor, salty flavor and savory flavor. You will essentially get 5 different kind of flavors. We will start with the filling and saute vegetables in a sequential order, beginning with the ginger. Now we don't need to overcook as we want to retain the crunch of the vegetables. Here there is one interesting thing that many of us think that raw vegetables are more nutritious than cooked. But that's not the case. What actually happens is that cooking vegetables slightly breaks down the cell wall, releasing more of the nutrients bound to those cell walls. Cooked vegetables or sauteed vegetables supply more antioxidants. Now here we are adding paneer, we'll saute it, we'll mix it in the mixture. And other reason being that the moisture content, we don't want to have moisture content in our pockets. And for the same reasoning, we'll add all the seasonings in the last. We need to ensure that cilantro or coriander is dried, it's not moist. Secondly, we have saved cheese for the last. So once the mixture cools down, it settles, then we add cheese. We want to have binding when we actually cook it on the griddle. For our recipe, I have taken an equal ratio of wheat flour and refined flour. I have specifically taken wheat flour just as to ensure that we have sufficient fibers, vitamins and minerals in our preparation. I have taken suji or semolina flour just to ensure that our pockets are quite crisp. We will slowly incorporate the water, sugar, milk mixture. Sugar will balance the overall taste. Milk, apart from increasing nutritive value, will make the dough softer. Here, the trick is to continually knead the dough. Add water, milk, sugar mixture quite slowly. We need to strengthen the dough and make it elastic. Importantly, during the final stages, the dough should be soft and it should not be sticky. Now, we can separate the dough into 6 equal pieces. After brushing a dough ball with some oil, press it from the center and fold it. Now this will ensure layers in the pockets. Secondly, I have sprinkled some flour on the surface. This is to ensure that the dough doesn't stick. See how the shape resembles a two-headed drum just before rolling it. Likewise, we have to roll all the 6 pieces into a similar shape. Now the rolling will be quite easy because we have worked very hard on the kneading part. The dough is quite elastic. Roll the flat bread as thin as possible and without worrying because the dough is quite elastic. Now I have given it a triangular shape. You can give it any shape you like. Press it firmly along the edges so that the filling doesn't come out. Press the edges firmly so that the filling doesn't come out. One more little round of rolling and your panciables are ready for cooking. A couple of things we should keep in mind. One, the iron pan or the tawa should be quite hot. Secondly, we have to apply oil only after we see those brown spots or the brown marks. Once you see brown marks, then you can sim the gas and cook it till it turns crispy. And in a while, you should see the golden brown color that marks the completion. I really hope that you enjoyed the recipe. Thank you so much. We'll meet again next week with a new recipe. Till that time, eat healthy, stay safe.